Welcome back, this is Fox. This is going to be part 2 in sort of the mini-series looking over my Embasser Islands
influence bonus.
and the goods being produced for my scholars. So this one is the tea for scholars. This is probably the simplest setup, simplest product that you could need to make for your scholars. It requires hibiscus and tea spices to make the tea. So all you need is fields and then these buildings creating the tea. If you didn't watch the last video, I'll go over the boosts again for the water pumps. Trade union affecting these two pumps. There's Binyamin's floodgate, which is the epic one. This increases the irrigation capacity by 30. Then there's the rare one. This increases the irrigation capacity by plus 25. This one increases it by 20. As I said in the last video, you get these from Katima. Look, there's a rare one in there now. You just roll through till you get all three. The rare one, the epic, and the uncommon one. They all come through pretty easily. Nothing too crazy. So put them in your floodgates, they increase the capacity. You can have more of these canals spread out to cover more land. The farms are being boosted by tractors. Tractor station, fuel station is here. Here's the fuel depot. Train line, feeding the fuel, creating the fuel, sending it to the farms. That instantly gives you a 200% boost. Tractors increase productivity by 200%, decrease the workforce by 50.
It'll be over. You are so generous.
Go away. So straight away we've cut their workforce down by half. Then same deal as the Tapestry Island, the super seed fertilizer increases productivity by 70%. Does increase the number of fields needed, but it's not a big deal. You get such a massive boost for only a third increase in field size. It's always worth using this, I feel, in my eyes. And then using the steel plough, another 50% boost, plus a negative 50 workforce. So that means we're at 0 workforce just with those two. And then the patent steel seed drill gives another 40% productivity and a minus 50% workforce again. You don't need that because we're already at 0, but it's giving you a 40% boost. So these farms, I don't know what they are maxed out. It'll be the same as what it was over on the Tapestry Island. Let's have a quick look. These are full, so I can't tell you. I think it's 350% if I remember right. 270, that's 310, 350. It might be 380%, I think, when they're maxed out. Suffice to say, these are making 100 tons of hibiscus tea. Not hibiscus tea, hibiscus petals per minute. You then send the hibiscus petals to the tea spices. Trade union items in here, again focusing on workforce reduction. And this little cluster I've got, the human incarnate NR9. This one you get from Nate. You have to go fishing, if you like, for the rare scrap and then mix it with, I think it's couch cooking steel or rubber and steel, and then you get this dude. He decreases the workforce by 50%. Then there's a bell. You can craft this at the Research Institute or get it from let's have a look. I only ever craft this because it doesn't come up that often. I think you can get it quests. So you can only get this from quests or the Institute. I thought it came through the World's Fair, but obviously not. So yeah, you need to craft it or get it from quests. Very, very useful. Minus 50% workforce.
This city is a magnet for genie.
With the human incarnate NR9 and the bell, 0 workforce. I'm then getting an extra 50% boost from a ferris. This one I've done it slightly different. I didn't have one of those craftable items from Nate around, so I had the bell. The Hall of Mutualist Ideologies. This gives a negative 40% workforce. Along with Ferras, who gives a minus 10, plus the 50 for the bell, was the 100 that we wanted. And we're also getting the plus 50% productivity from Ferras. Got a lot of tea spices here. How many have I actually got? I've got 93 tea spices crammed around these two little trade union clusters. They are making 93 tons of hibiscus tea per minute. Now, I'm producing double again, I think, what I need for my scholars, because I intend on increasing my population of scholars up to about 200,000. So yeah, I'm producing 100. I'm only using 40 at the minute, so I've got huge scope to increase my scholar population, and still enough being produced here to satisfy them. Yeah, nothing too crazy about this. This is mainly about the specialists used to reduce the workforce. So for the farms, it's the tractor that gives you -50, plus the plough or the patent steel drill. You could use either one to give you the 0 workforce. For the hibiscus tea spices, it's the bell and the one from Nate, or this Hall of Mutualist Ideologies. Let's have a look quick, we'll see where we can get that. Hall of Mutual Ideologies, item location. You can only get this one from the Institute, so it has to be crafted. It's the only place you can get it, which I did obviously craft it. So there you go. 93 tons of tea a minute on an island that uses 0 workforce. I've still got plenty of room if I wanted to. I could easily have another trade union cluster of these up here. Extend this, because I've still got 40 capacity. I could easily extend this out a little bit. Grow some more tea, make some more tea. Not that I'm going to need it. I can't see myself ever having more than 200,000 scholars. On my way to 1 million, that's more than enough that I need, mixed with the investors that I've got planned. I'm already at 715,000 population, so 1 million was my goal for this save. Next time I'm going to go for more, maybe 2 million. But yeah, that's my hibiscus tea island, or tea for scholars in Embessa. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoy this. Stay tuned for the next one. Cheers.